I had the great honor of meeting Grand Ayatollah Sistani. And here is someone he's of Iranian birth. And if you go to Najaf and meet with the seminarians and the clerics in Najaf, what you hear from them behind closed doors, and when you talk to many of them, they have no use for Iran's wilayat al-faqih. They have no use for the clerical state of the Iranians. So we should understand that the Shia of Iraq are Arabs through and through. They were Bedouin. There is nothing that separates them, by the way, ethnically or linguistically, from the Sunni Arabs in Iraq. It just happened that they went to the market towns of Najaf and Karbala and they were converted to Shi'ism rather than to the Sunni doctrine. They are Arabs, they are Iraqis, there are deep philosophical and linguistic differences between the
new Prime Minister, Maliki, who Fouad knows, one of the few Americans who's had real contact with him. And third and most importantly, Ali Sistani.
Right.
And here again, Fouad, I think you may be the only American to have seen him, as far as I know.
Now, to start with the great figure of Najaf, Ayatollah Ali Sistani, I mean, the Iraqis are lucky. The Iraqis are lucky that a young man of Iranian birth came to Iraq in his 20s, came to Najaf, and became custodian of this clerical tradition in Najaf. And the art of Sistani, and the genius of Sistani, and the dignity of Sistani is this enormous moral influence he carries without being overly involved in the details of politics. There is a science to Sistani. Like if you go to see him, you will do the business of politics with his son. And then you come in to see the old man. You should understand why I saw Sistani, is that I am a very good friend of one of the Shia contenders for power who's been here. His daughter actually was an intern at the council. And that's former Deputy Prime Minister Ahmed Chalabi. And given the fact that I've known Chalabi for many, many years, and given the fact that he is married to a woman from southern Lebanon, and it's all like very, it's very Arab. He's married to a woman from southern Lebanon where I was born, her family is close to mine, etc., etc. Ahmed is about a year older than me. We've had the traffic of a very long time. And I think, he just wanted to reward me. I think the Iraqis are lucky that Sistani is there. There was one legislator, a Shia legislator, I will not identify it, who was very, very disappointed because this legislator said, if only the marja, the Sayyid, if only, there are many Sayyids, but there is one, the Sayyid, which is Sistani. If only he'd let us liquidate thousands of Ba'athists right in the aftermath of the liberation, we would never have this insurgency. There is a kind of an aversion of Shi'ism to being overly involved with rulers and politics. That's why Sistani never saw Bremer. That's why Sistani never saw, there is a kind of an art to Sistani. He doesn't really speak.
When he whispers on
Exactly.
politics.
And there are also people who can come and say, the Sayyid says so. There's also his son, who is very, very politically agile.
لم يأتي وحدي ولا منو رشحها أعطيني واحد رشحها علاوي رشحت جهة دينية كبرى في العراق وهي من تدعمه الآن، وهي من طلبت منه أن لا تشرك المكونات أو الكتل السياسية. نقطة رأس صدر، لا تعقب بعد حتى ما ندخل بمشاكل.
أنا ما راح أعقب، بس أسأل سؤال بإجابة بسيطة. هي ذات الجهة الدينية التي رشحت عادل عبد المهدي أو اقترحته على الفتح وسائرون؟
الابن 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 الابن.
طيب.